Hello everyone and welcome to this boss guide to Viper, the Burning Wrath. Before we start this boss guide, let me just tell you that Viper has a lot of variation to his attacks, so I may or may not be able to find all of them, so please bear with me if I don't find all of them. Thank you. At the very beginning of the boss battle, Viper only features two attacks. His first attack is a slide attack. It's basically what it sounds like. He quickly slides on the ground trying to attack you with his feet. To dodge it, simply jump over him and use your flash field. It's the best way to do it. His other attack is Angry Bombs, where he uses those two cannons on his back to shoot 3 explosives at you. The first explosive will fly right at you, the other one just slightly above you, and the third one higher than the second. There's 2 ways to dodge this attack. The first one being simply dodging the first blast and wait for the attack duration to run out. The other one is simply using the flash field, since the explosive can be activated in midair. The explosion range isn't that great, so you remain untouched even using the flash field. Until you reach the second phase of this boss battle, he is going to repeat those 2 patterns over and over again. Once you reach the second phase of this boss battle, his moveset gets a lot of variety. In one of his new moves, he jumps against one of those fire pillars, pushes himself off of them, and first releases 3 explosions and then 2 explosions towards the ground. This attack already has a variation. If you are unlucky and jump while he starts this attack, he may push himself off of you, pushing you into the fire pillars, giving you additional damage. The jump itself is hard to forecast, but the explosions themselves can be dodged easily. First, he will release his explosions in a W formation, and then releases the other 2 in a V formation, basically hitting the gaps you were dodging to. This attack is called the Unicorn Drop. It's important to mention this, since he can cancel out this skill and use something different. His other attack is called Volcanic Axe. Similar to before, he jumps against one of the fire pillars, but this time disappearing into the ceiling. After 2 seconds of disappearing, he uses a drop kick exactly where Gunvolt is standing. He deals a high amount of damage with this drop kick. After Viper lands on the ground, 2 firebolts will appear from it. The most simple way to dodge this attack completely is to just seek out distance. It also takes some time to judge when he's reappearing from the ceiling, so don't be too frustrated when you get hit by this attack. He may also cancel out Volcanic Axe and use Feint Assault instead. Similar to before, he pushes himself away from a fire pillar, but instead of disappearing in the ceiling, he heats up his feet and creates a few fireballs. 2 attacks, but a lot of variations. Ever since the beginning of the second phase, you will always have a problem judging which attack he's going to use. In my opinion, Viper is one of the most frustrating bosses to play against. Until you reach the third and final phase, he's going to repeat all of his movements over and over again. Once you reach the third phase, he's going to use his special attack, Refulgence. Thought this boss couldn't get any more frustrating? Well, here goes. During Refulgence, he transforms into a Cerberus-like being, then charges straight at Gunvolt. Disappears in one of the fire pillars, reappears above, disappearing into the other fire pillar, and then charge out of that fire pillar to actually start the attack. Viper now charges up and unleashes an incredible amount of fireballs. Toho would be proud. Afterwards he releases multiple explosions in W and V formations. Should I even get started on how to dodge this attack? Well, first, as he activates his special skill, you should jump right over him, and then dash towards the other pillar he wasn't facing. Just stand before the fire pillar and wait until a Viper appears. Once those 2 fireballs drop from the pillar, head to the left corner of the stage. Now he releases his bullet hell all over the stage. You basically now have to sneak past the fireballs. Gunvolt's hitbox is at the center. So first you squeeze between those fireballs and wait out the duration of this attack. For the second phase of this attack, purely concentrate on dodging those formations. But the best way to stop the bullet hell before it even starts is using a special skill of your own to finish him. Again, just like the other bosses, if you finish off Viper with your special skill, you get bonus points. And that's all for Viper. Again, if I missed anything, please leave it in the comments below and I try to, well, include them in a separate video. Good luck.
shellcode